Free to Succeed, Season 2, Raid Shadow Legends, Friday edition. Yes, it's really Friday. No, it's not Thursday. Even if it's Thursday for you, no, it's not. It's Friday. You're off work tomorrow. You can tell them I said it's okay. It'll be fine. All right, let's see what we got going on in here today. So we got the Freya Path, the Appreciation Gift. Oh, are we trying to smooth things over a little bit? Are we trying to make it all better with a Primal Shard, eh? I mean, we'll take it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, what else we got going on here? Guarantee. Oh, right. Mikage food, which we actually don't need, which is kind of wild, right? I do need it on the main account. I can't decide if I want to drop 40 ancients for that or if I just think I'll get her over time. All right. What do we got going on here? I guess we'll pop these. Being popping each other's assholes. But will it do me any good, actually? Will I get anything for it? You can load it. What do we got? We will get... Is this the Void Shard? It is. So we'll... I mean, theoretically, we'll get the Void Shard. I guess something real good could happen and we could get the Prism Summon. I guess that's worth a shot. Why not? There are some stuff I want to talk about today, so let's do it before I forget. One, I've been getting asked a lot about my clan boss damage, and I was very curious as well, but I don't put my keys in until the evening, because clan boss resets at 9 p.m. for me. So I like to get my keys in right after reset, so that one, I don't forget and screw up my rotation, and two, if in the morning I want to get a key in on Brutal, I can, because then I'll still have both my keys back by the time reset starts, right? So... as far as my damage is concerned, it definitely went down, but it's still okay. This one we did 109 million. And it's, I mean, I usually did like 100 and like, I don't know, 180-ish. And then on Nightmare, we did 144, and sometimes we hit around 200 on Nightmare. So that was my big thing I was saying. For me personally, I don't really care if I do 80 million or 500 million. As long as I've got my one key, I'm fine. I have heard people say that it did mess up their team, which is a shame. I don't know. You know, if it's screwing up people's clan boss teams, then I think it needs to be adjusted. But on my end, everything is fine. It didn't screw me up. Maybe it will. Maybe I'll have days where I don't one key and we'll have to kind of reassess some stuff, but as it stands right now, we're good. Another thing I wanted to talk about was Doom Tower. Oh, it reset. Dadgummit. We were stuck on Scarab on like stage 50 or 60. I don't remember what it was. We got through it with an adjustment to the team. We put Mithrala in and then just left these guys in, and they did it easily. And then we beat Nether Spider. I think I had to make a new team. I made a new team for Spirit Nether Spider, and we got through that. And then we also beat the Frost Spider and got the Void Shard. So I think we were on our way, because all of my teams now were handling all of those bosses pretty handily. Magma Dragon wasn't going to be a problem if that was in there. So I think we were on our way to clearing the rotation. We just got rolling again a little bit too late. But next time that rotation rolls around, I think we should be able to clear it on hard, unless maybe there's a wave that trips us up, right? I know on some rotations up in the, like 94 and 114, I feel like are pretty hard waves in some rotation. I don't know if it's the same in all of them, but as far as the bosses are concerned, I think we've got the bosses sorted for that rotation, so that's pretty cool. And then the last thing is Hydra. We did a Hydra run yesterday to see how it went. We did about 42 million. I did a run right after the video ended that did about 43 million. And then I just kind of wanted to keep doing runs just to see if I was getting lucky or just what kind of our average was going to be. So I did probably like eight to 10 more runs, and I averaged anywhere between 37 million to 45 million. Had a couple of runs fall short at 26, like someone would get swallowed at 26 or something. And then we had a run drop almost 50 million. So this is my best damage on rotation too hard. Our damage last week was 47 million, like I said, and then this. So we've gone. Our damage has gone up, and I've had a few people show me in the Discord that their damage has gone up when they're about at this level. If you were doing, like for example, someone shared one that was like the last week, their 3 keys was worth 1.3 billion. This week, their 3 keys was worth like 600 and something million. So like a significant drop in the damage from the teams that were doing billions of damage, but I think that was the point of the update, right? 600 million damage is still a crazy amount of damage. So I get it. I get that that sucks. I get I get that that's aggravating if you were doing billions of damage and now you're not doing billions of damage. But again, in my experience, it's fine. You know what I mean? We still feel like we have ultimately the same problems to solve. I still think there are some things that need tweaking with Hydra. But it affects me about the way that I thought it would. Again, I'm not running any of the other teams that were like heavily impacted, but I did get some comments like when I did my damage last week, and people were like, well, enjoy it this week because you'll never do this much again. Like, okay. All right. I get everybody's aggravated about the Hydra changes, but let's not act like you can't have any success in here anymore, okay? So we'll keep playing with it and seeing, you know, I imagine I'm probably capable of more damage in my account. As I get in and get more familiar with Hydra and do more testing, I reckon our damage will go up. I'm hoping I can get a good team rolling on normal, just to kind of bump the. I don't see why we couldn't really ramp up some damage on normal, but I've got to get a good team going. I tried this one yesterday, and they did like 8 million. But I feel like there's something in here that should let us do a lot more than that. With aside from the champs that like I can't use because I use them in the first rotation, so we'll keep playing with it. But again, I don't think Hydra's completely dead for everybody. I get that you're aggravated, but you know, I still, aside from the taunt thing, I still feel the way that I felt that I said I felt about the Hydra changes. So if that's upsetting to you, sorry. All right. That's pretty much it. That's all I had in my notes that I wanted to make sure that I talked about. Just I was getting a lot of questions about where my damage was falling on all that stuff, and I wanted to make sure I talked about the Doom Tower updates because that was pretty cool. So, speaking of Doom Tower, is this a rotation we've cleared? Yes, we've cleared this one before. Okay, because there's no avatar. All right, I guess let's pop these souls and go from there. Melga soul, interesting. Five-star Hex Weaver. Nelder, nice. Can't remember if I've already got one for him or not, but mythical, nice. Good points. Doesn't mean no good really, but good points, I guess. It's been a while since I pulled a mythical soul, which is weird because I feel like I used to pull them all the time. Like I'm pretty sure in my collection I've got a soul. Aside from any of the like newish ones, I feel like I've got a soul for most of the mythicals. Like all the original mythicals, I think I had souls for at one point. All right, so give me that. And then I reckon we'll do these as well. You never know. Okay. Nice. Probably won't do anything with it, but fine. Be something good. Killian. That was G's first Lego on her account, by the way, was Killian. All right, where are we at? Yeah. Man, the points are just so minimal in here. It's crazy. We got a 4-star legendary, 2 4-star epics, a 5-star rare, a mythical 2-star, and we barely got 100 fucking points. That can't be right. Is that right? I would have sworn. When we like at 640 something? Man, it's just gross. Just a gross event, dude. It's like giving us 1 point for ancient shards in a summon rush. It's just gross. All right, so we've been doing 3v3, trying to stay on top of it. I have not made any new teams yet, really. But we are on the Reach Silver 2, so we're trying to stay in the green. I'm going to start doing some of these as well. I'm just putting all my energy in Minnow right now. Because I realized my Mithrala didn't have masteries, and that's a problem. So here's the thing. I want to rework her. Because I use her... I can't remember why I put her in regen. I feel like there was a reason I put her in regen initially. But this is not a great... I'm not taking advantage of her passive with this much accuracy. You know what I mean? I'm not taking advantage of what she's got going on. The rest of it's fine. She's got decent HP and stuff. Good speed, but like... I don't feel like I'm really taking advantage of her. One of the things that makes her really cool. So I'm working her down to Eagle Eye. And I'm going to consider a rework on her at some point. I feel like the regen thing is helping a lot with the Scarab, though. Which is why I'm kind of hesitant to do anything about it. I feel like she needs to be in regen. So I don't know. I guess I'm not feeling real heavy consequences for having her built like this yet. So maybe we'll hold off. But at some point, I'm probably going to want to rework her. Loki's almost done. Thor's done. He's getting close to tier 6. Very close to tier 6. So yeah, we're still doing... What are we on? Like our 3rd or 4th week straight of doing pretty much nothing but masteries. It's been rough, but we are coming away better for it. For sure. Mithrala and Falmond are the only ones getting scrolls right now. So like everybody else that I care to have masteries right now. She could stand to have masteries, actually. But pretty much everybody that I care about having masteries right now has them. So we're about caught up. And when we get caught up, we can start doing some other stuff. The thing about pushing these is like, yeah, I could start pushing them. But I just feel like... I feel like very quickly... we're going to hit a wall. There's going to be some pretty abrupt walls in here for us. Although... that's probably going to be tough. Maybe not. Maybe I've got some stuff I need for it. I might have some stuff I need for that, actually. Maybe it won't be so bad. All right, yeah, we'll start doing that. I do need to finish up this Minotaur grind, and then we can start doing other stuff. So again, hopefully, I was saying in stream yesterday, I feel like we're rolling around in the Plarium cycle to some good stuff. So I anticipate them announcing a fusion that's really good, or another cool like crossover, or something good. I think again, this is kind of the Plarium cycle, and they do some like they're like consistently kind of shitty. Then they do some real big bad stuff, and then they do some good stuff. So I think they understand that they're at the point now where like they need some good news, because everybody was really upset about the Deck of Fate thing, and this might be the most upset collectively everybody's been about changes to the game with the Hydra stuff. Some people probably got their clan boss team messed up, which is a problem. So everybody, for the most part, the community is very, very, very upset with Plarium right now. So I think I think that's why this appreciation pack came out, and I think there's probably some cool stuff around the corner. So I would think that the next fusion would be good, like I said, or they've got something cool coming at some point. So maybe not like a crossover, because I think that the Loki thing still goes on for a while. I think it goes on like through some date in November even. So maybe not a crossover, but I don't know. I would expect something cool to be happening soon. Maybe they actually try to bring it again for Halloween. The first Halloween event in this game was awesome. We got really cool champs. They did some cool stuff. And then they haven't really done a good job on Halloween since, I don't think. So maybe they'll bring the heat for Halloween this year. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm going to get back to farming Minotaur, and then we'll see what we got going on. So yeah, I hope that your Hydra team was not affected too much. I hope that your clan boss team was not messed up at all, because that would be a really big shame. So let me know how it went for you. How you doing in Hydra? How you doing in clan boss? How's it all going for you through all the changes and stuff? I'm gonna get out of here. If I don't see you again over the weekend, hope you have a good one. Later.